Good morning, SKN. I'm Jamie Morris.
And I'm Cortenta Carty.
All right, so it's a lovely Wednesday morning. I think
Where's Whiskamus?
Exactly. I don't feel like
He's
it's Wednesday.
really going to get you.
Whiskamus is going to get me. Not tonight. Definitely not tonight. All right, so this is Good Morning SKN. We are so happy that you're joining us. We're moving on to the latest in local news. This from SKNIS. St. Kitts and Nevis' newly elected Prime Minister, the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, and members of his cabinet began their first working day on Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. The Prime Minister, along with elected members Dr. the Honorable Jeffrey Hanley, the Honorable Marcia Henderson, the Honorable Congress Maynard, the Honorable Samal Duggins, and the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, were warmly welcomed with loud applause and smiling faces from the staff at government headquarters, who excitedly waited in the foyer and outside their offices to applaud the newly elected parliamentarians. His Excellency Kenneth Douglas accompanied the new cabinet. Cabinet Secretary Josephine Huggins officially greeted Prime Minister Drew and escorted the team to the office of the Prime Minister, the OPM. Dr. Drew was introduced to the OPM staff and toured the attached offices comprising the Prime Minister's office, the Prime Minister's meeting room, and the Cabinet meeting room. The swearing-in of the Cabinet Ministers and the unveiling of ministerial portfolios take place on Saturday, August 13th, 2022, during the inaugural ceremony. The ceremony will be held at the Warner Park Cricket Stadium at 4:30 p.m. There is newness in the air.
Yes.
I imagine it would be surreal for some of them, even though they knew that they were campaigning. Just the experience of being greeted and where they should be seated basically for the next 5 years and everything that they have to do would be surreal. So
the excitement.
Indeed.
Oh, and I must say, in regards to the 750 that I said yesterday concerning it's not 750, it's a percentage at least twice a year. So I stand corrected on that one, and just let everyone know that was my view and not the view of anyone here at Studio 327. We continue now. Taiwan President Dr. Tsai Ing-wen congratulates Federation's Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew. This from SKNIS. President of the Republic of China, Taiwan, Her Excellency Dr. Tsai Ing-wen on Saturday, August 6th, sent a message of congratulations to the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew, who was sworn in as the fourth Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. President Tsai Ing-wen said, and quote, "On behalf of the people and government of the Republic of China, Taiwan, I extend my heartfelt congratulations on your elections as the Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Christopher and Nevis. I wish you every success in your new role, and I'm confident that St. Christopher and Nevis will thrive under your capable leadership." End quote. The congratulatory letter was hand-delivered to Prime Minister Drew by the resident ambassador of the Republic of China, Taiwan, His Excellency Michael Lin, at the Government House, Bastille. After Dr. Drew was sworn in as the Federation's fourth Prime Minister on Saturday, August 6th, following his St. Kitts and Nevis Labour Party success at the general elections that had been held on August 5th. I said the place is quiet, it's peaceful, I just love it.
All right, well, we know those congratulatory remarks will be coming in. Yeah. Moving on, mixed results for tennis players in St. Lucia. This from SKN Vibes. The players from St. Kitts and Nevis who are participating in the 2022 St. Lucia Kotek Under-14 Junior Tennis Tournament had a mixed opening weekend on the courts in Castries. A 5-member contingent, comprising 3 players, winged out for St. Lucia on Friday, August 5th, and arrived on the following morning and swung into action that afternoon. On day 1, the Federation's top junior player, Danielson Liebert, played Tushin Chablani from Suriname and went down in straight sets 6-7 and 2-4. Danielson, who played with great heart and determination, dominated and controlled the pace of play. However, his opponent, Chablani, was determined not to be outmuscled and eked out the win. Also in action on day 1 was Matthew Owen, who played against his nemesis, Dimitri Curtin, who recently came off a successful team competition in Trinidad, along with 3 of his Barbadian compatriots.
So congratulations to the young men that went out to represent St. Kitts, and we hope many more go soon. Now for your hourly weather, it is partly cloudy with a 30% or low chance of showers. There is a high of 90 and a low of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. All in all, great weather for today. So, folks, stay tuned. Much more after this break.
Morning.
Good morning. This is Karen of Paris and Zippo from Paris, Vermont. I will want to encourage y'all to sign on to Good Morning SKN every morning from 8 to 10 at Studio 327. Thanks.
Great news, everyone! SKN Moves is turning 3. And this year, we are going to celebrate bigly by bringing back the 7-week challenge. For week 1, we will focus on the importance of breastfeeding. In week 2, we will participate in the SKN Move anniversary walk. Week 3, let's watch the In Your Kitchen I Rep My Community competition finals. Week 4, a healthy drinking water challenge. During week 5, it's all about mindfulness and our mental health. And no, that's not all. In week 6, we will learn about self-care and management. The celebrations end in week 7 with the Caribbean Wellness Week activities, National Fruit Day and National Sneaker Day. Come participate, celebrate and enjoy. Join SKN Moves and let us move toward a healthier St. Kitts and Nevis.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We now continue with the latest in regional news. U.S. to fund Cyber Center of Excellence in Jamaica. This from the Jamaica Observer. Kamala Harris, the Vice President of the United States, says the U.S. will be providing funds to support the creation of a Cyber Center of Excellence in Jamaica. Harris made the disclosure on Twitter while congratulating Prime Minister Andrew Holness on the country's 60th anniversary of its independence. Jamaica celebrated its Independence Day on August 6th. The Vice President informed Prime Minister Holness that the United States will provide $2 million in support of the creation of a Cyber Center of Excellence for the benefit of the region. They also discussed the importance of greater investment in cybersecurity. Harris and Holness welcome the progress made on 3 short-term joint U.S.-Caribbean committees that President Joe Biden and Harris launched in June to produce concrete near-term solutions to urgently address food security, energy security, and finance challenges confronting the region.
There's great international cooperation.
I know, and smack dab is in the middle.
All right, we're
Thank
moving
you.
on.
Yes.
We're moving on to an international story, rather. Taiwan holds live fire drills as China extends war games. This from Al Jazeera. Taiwan's military has held live fire artillery drills simulating a defense of the island as China continued the air and naval exercises it had launched in protest against U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's visit to the self-ruled territory. Taiwanese officials say Tuesday's drills, which involved soldiers China's Eastern Theater Command announced that it was continuing its exercises in the seas and airspace around Taiwan. The Reuters news agency, citing an unnamed source, also reported that about 20 Chinese and Taiwanese Navy boats were locked in a standoff in the Taiwan Strait, with some of the Chinese boats attempting to press into the waterway's median line, the de facto sea border between China and Taiwan. This is a this is one area that we definitely need to watch.
Yeah, but we don't need any more wars.
There are subtle signs of aggression.
Yes.
There is an anticipation of it. There is reliance on, of course, your military for impending attacks. Yeah.
And the pushing into the waters, this is not tug of war where it's a friendly game. So we just have to hope for the best. And as you say, it's something to keep our eyes on. Just in
Definitely
case.
is. Definitely is. Well, there you have it for the latest for today. We will be back in a moment with more Good Morning SKN. Stay tuned.
Has anyone ever touched you here, or here? Well, these are actually bad touches, not good ones. And so, if anyone ever touches you in these areas or anywhere else that makes you uncomfortable, you must say no, then go and tell. Say it with me. Say no, then go and tell.
This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with Probation and Child Protection Services, the Ministry of Health, and the Pan American Health Organization.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
Where are you going? I just mopped the floor and now the chair leaving marks all over the place. Come on, go in bed, see? Sometimes I just can't take you on.
Violence is expressed in many ways. Most, unfortunately, go unreported or unaddressed for many reasons. If you or someone disabled is being abused, contact the police at 465-2241, social services at 467-1314, or the St. Kitts Nevis Association of Disabled Persons at 465-2151, 663-9077, or 663-4116. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO.
Everyone is encouraged to adopt a healthy and positive approach to daily life. Here are a few friendly reminders.
When you go to the local market and food vendors, remember to maintain a social distance of 6 feet or 2 meters apart. And always wear your mask.
Always keep your hands clean. Wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer.
When dining, choose restaurants with staggered seating. This will lower the risk of transmission.
If you have a fever, cough, or other respiratory symptoms, please wear a mask and seek medical care immediately. Rest at home and do not visit the food vendors, local markets, or restaurants.
You ever hear earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of we. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't run to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that, because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, nobody run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
It's been 6 months now and Glenn hasn't been working. His attitude has completely changed and he's been leaving the house every day for hours and liming with his friends and coming home drunk and causing confusion.
Gloria, this is what you cook today? This is not enough food for a big man like me.
But Glenn, it's been 6 months now. You haven't given me any money to shop for food.
Okay, so what you want me to do if my boss ain't called me out for work as yet?
Look for a different job now.
What you just said to me?
Get a next job.
What?
Help! Let me
Let
go!
go what? Yeah, let's see what real happening. Let go what? Watch your mouth with me now.
The weekend mom and dad fight. When are they going to stop?
Domestic violence is not just physical, it's mental, emotional, economical, and psychological. If you, your friend or family member is being abused, you can contact one of the numbers listed below for help. Department of Gender Affairs 662-5492, Special Victims Unit 662-7077, Counseling Unit 465-5000. This message was brought to you by the Department of Gender Affairs in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and the Pan American Health Organization.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex, let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank. Let's face it, most parents or guardians don't want to think about their teens having sex, let alone contemplate the possibility that they might get pregnant or get someone pregnant. Teenage pregnancy is a situation that involves female adolescents. A teenage female can be pregnant as early as age 12 or 13, although it is usually 14 and older. The fact that teenagers become pregnant is related to many factors. Here are some tips to decrease teen pregnancy. Teach teenagers comprehensive sex education. Target messages at teen boys, not just girls. Get the whole community involved. Encourage mentoring, parental involvement, and support. This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
And we're back on Good Morning SKN. Today we have with us Jalissa Paris, who captured the title of Miss Culture 2022-2023 on July 31st. Jalissa won 4 out of the 5 judge segments and left with a total of 884 points. Once again, congratulations, Jalissa, and we are honored to have you on Good Morning SKN this morning. Jalissa?
Thank you for
Right.
having me on the show as well.
You are certainly welcome. So can you tell us, what was your reason for entering this year's Culturama's Queen pageant, Miss Culture?
My reason for entering the Culturama Queen pageant, I had entered 2 previous shows, and however, I didn't capture a placement or the crown. So I said, I have entered 2 pageants before. Why not try this one? Maybe I may have a shot at a placement or the crown. But this time I actually captured the crown.
Oh, that's sweet. I like the fact that you didn't give up and you pushed on and you persevere, and 3 is always a charm.
Yes, it is.
All right, so Chalissa, let's talk about that, because obviously you were not as successful as you wanted to be in the prior competitions. Did you make any adjustments regarding preparations going into this competition that you didn't do for the others?
Yes, I did, because for my first pageant, I think that I didn't had much clarification on my speech. And for the second one, the interview was my biggest downfall. So what I did, I had my chaperone, who was my brother, help me be more clear the speech, help me more to pronounce words that I could not have pronounced. And for the speech, he told me, don't sound too rehearsed with the interview, because while you're sounding rehearsed, it may throw you off. He just asked me a simple question, be like, you can't think that you're being rehearsed. You just have to be yourself, having a conversation with the interviewer and the crowd. So those were the most preparation that I had done for this show.
Oh, that's sweet, and congratulations that your hard work paid off once again. So which segments did you win?
I captured the best evening wear gown, I captured cultured speech, and I also captured, it was best interview as well.
And we're missing one more, because it said you won 4 segments.
Oh, it was the evening gown, and the speech, 3.
Speech, best interview.
And the evening gown.
Did you do swimwear in this pageant?
No, we did not.
Okay.
Well, I want to know, seriously now, I'm going to be a fly on the wall, because you said that your brother prepared you, including for the interview. So knowing that you won the interview segment, what was going through your mind? What was going through his mind when you talked to him after? Did you think that you had it in the bag?
For me, I was like, okay, he already prepared me, so I have this, because it was a day and night thing for him. He was like, come, we have to have this interview. You didn't capture it the last time. We have to have it. So when I answered it, I was like, all right, I have this. But for him, he said he thought I would have been frightened and not answering the question. So he was like, I could not have been standing by the stage watching you, because I feel like if you have glimpsed off and you saw me, you would have been frightened. But actually, I was just in the moment, enjoying myself, engaging the crowd and the interviewer. So I was like, okay, I actually have this now. That was the feeling.
Yeah, being natural is very important.
Yes, it is. So which was the most difficult segment of the pageant for you, Chalissa?
The most difficult segment was the talent for me.
Okay. And what was your talent?
My talent was a person that they comes from a lower class, but however, they went on to foreign and they made a little money. But however, how they made the money was from scamming individuals. And by coming back to Nevis now, she was acting bigger than what she are. And while acting bigger, there was police looking for her. So at the end, she actually got caught and trying to tell everyone, don't be bigger than what you are, be yourself, be natural, show where you came from. That was the talent.
So stay humble, regardless
Stay humble.
of how far you get in life. Lovely. That is a good lesson.
All right, so in listening to you talk about that, Chalissa, I could imagine that there were moments of humor, not only for yourself, but for the audience when you delivered that. Let's talk about that. What were some of the highlights for you during that performance?
Sorry, do you mind repeating that for me?
Okay, I was saying, in listening to you talk about that performance, the talent, I'm sure that there were moments that you made the crowd laugh. There were some humorous elements. Can you take us through some of the highlights of that, the most exciting moment of that performance?
For me, there was some parts in the talent that would have been a little political. So I was thoughting, okay, maybe it's being political, they might not laugh for it. But after I seen them engaging and laughing with me, I was like, okay, it's actually something that they like, and seeing them being engaged and laughing with it, it actually gave me a more higher spirit, gave me more energy. So I was like, okay, I can actually deliver my talent how it is to be delivered.
So Chalissa, we want to laugh too. So can you give us 2 lines from your talent?
Sure. There was one part which was my favorite when he was saying that it is me and Timo run the development bank, but come August 5th, whoever wins, it's me. They're gonna come and beg money. And then, however, it also has one when it's saying, I'm back, I'm finally here. But Delhi, I don't want notes from you because I'm too exclusive for you. I'm so exclusive that I flew in first class. And that's only because I was thinking St. Kitts Airport couldn't accommodate my private jet. I must speak to the Foreign Affairs Minister. Well, wait, how can I forget? Mark got fired. Those was my favorite part from it. And why they were actually my favorite part, during Mark was being the Foreign Affairs Minister down in St. Kitts, and, have been laid off from his portfolio. That's why they were the most famous to me.
Okay.
Well, I imagine you got quite a laugh, and I understand what you mean when you say that it was political indeed.
Yes.
A very engaging conversation so far. Chalissa will be back to continue it on the other side of this break. Stay tuned, everyone.
All right.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Great news, everyone! SKN Moves is turning 3. And this year, we are going to celebrate bigly by bringing back the 7-week challenge. For week 1, we will focus on the importance of breastfeeding. In week 2, we will participate in the SKN Move Anniversary Walk. Week 3, let's watch the In Your Kitchen I Rep My Community Competition Finals. Week 4, a Healthy Drinking Water Challenge. During week 5, it's all about mindfulness and our mental health. And no, that's not all. In week 6, we will learn about self-care and management. The celebrations end in week 7 with the Caribbean Wellness Week activities, National Fruit Day and National Sneaker Day. Come participate, celebrate and enjoy. Join SKN Moves and let us move toward a healthier St. Kitts and Nevis.
我是陈琦，早安 SKN。
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We continue now with Chalissa Paris, Miss Culture 2022-2023. So Chalissa, how has being crowned Miss Culture impacted you so far?
It impacted me by, it increased my social life. Which I was actually a shy person before. I wasn't that social, but in capturing the crowd, it showed me that I would have to be more social with everyone. Yeah, that's how it impacted me the most, being more social with everyone and staying humble as that I grew up to be. Yeah.
So what are the duties of Miss Culture?
Sorry, excuse me, did I hear that?
What are some of the duties that Miss Culture will have to carry out during her 2022-2023 reign?
Some of the duties that I'll be carrying on is coming over to St. Kitts, entering into the St. Kitts Mavis National Carnival. Hopefully I'll be capturing that crown as well.
You go, girl.
And also we have to be portraying a role into younger children's life.
Okay.
And that will be it for the duties we have. Just portraying a great person to younger individuals, actually still the older ones as well, and coming down over to the, I think it's Nevis National Carnival.
All right, so are there any specific events that you have to go to during your reign to represent Nevis or even St. Kitts and Nevis?
I'm not hearing that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are there any specific events that you know of that you have to go to as Miss Culture, even outside of the region, even outside of St. Kitts and Nevis, rather?
No, I'm not to my knowing that I have any specific event that is coming up. Maybe in later on, I will be finding out about the events that I will be have to representing for.
Okay.
All right, so if I can, I want to be a fly on the wall now. I asked you during the break whether or not you were good friends with any of the other participants, and you actually told us that contestant number 1 was your very good friend going into it. Can you tell us about your experiences, not only with her, but with the other pageant contestants as you prepared for the show?
My experience was very great with the other contestants. All of the contestants actually are very friendly, very humble, and they had such a humorous personality. There was one time we had a sleepover for the cultural community. I was like, I'm afraid because I'm a shy person. I don't know if I will be able to interact with everyone. But after I got, I was like, oh my, everyone is so nice. They're humble. What was I being afraid of? So it's just like after I get to know everyone, I actually bonded with everyone. So that was a great feeling for me, knowing that I could bond with all 4 other contestants. I was like, this is so lovely. That was just a feeling for me.
So what would you tell somebody that's shy, that has the intention to go into Miss Culture?
For me, who is a shy person as well, I would be like, there's no reason to be shy. All you have to do is conquer your fear. Keep your head up, always smiling. You know you have this. You just go to try and engage with your fellow participants and be crowd when you're going to the stage. You would have to be more social out in the public speaking. You know you have to interact with certain people you may bypass on the road. Just stand and speak and always have a smile on your face. That's what I would tell someone who is shy.
All right, be a ray of sunshine indeed. I want to get back to something that you said earlier. I'm loving being a fly on the wall today, Shalissa. You mentioned that your brother was preparing you for this competition. As relationships between brothers and sisters go, were there moments, and you can just tell me, this is just between you and me, okay? And Cortensia too, so it's just among us 3 here. What can you tell us about moments perhaps when, I don't know, your brother might have become a little bossy? Was that therapeutic? Were there moments when you thought, boy, you are my brother, you know what, go sit down, I'm not listening to you? And tell the truth. Were there any of those moments?
There was a lot of those moments, actually. Those moments when my brother was like, you're not giving me all. I remember this one time when I was practicing, because I work at the Forces Hotel, and sometimes when I come home, I'll be so tired and I still have to practice. And he was like, come, let's go practice in time. I was like, no, I don't want to practice. And we reached the practice. He was like, you're not giving me all. I could remember that one day that he walked out on me, leaving me there crying, wondering if he's coming back, if he's helping with the show. And I reached home, I was like, why did you walk off? He was like, I know you can do this. You're not showing me all. And I'm not having you going back on that stage and not doing what I know you have for your potential. There was moments we argued back and forth in the trainings. It was just a whole lot for me. But at the end of the day, you know, we are all siblings, so we're going to have our little 1-2 fuss and fights. But it was all worth it.
All worth it indeed.
All worth it.
Yes.
As I said. And sometimes when we're working with our family, we say, oh, man, we can take it easy. But I like that her brother did not allow her to take it easy. And the end result is misculture. So your brother did well.
Hortensia can say that for you because she wasn't on the receiving end of what you received, right?
Listen, Jalissa, you worked hard, and as I said, the end result is the big shiny crown that we got a glimpse of on your head. So congratulations.
All right. So let's talk about something that you said as well. You mentioned participating in the upcoming Miss St. Kitts National Carnival, right? St. Kitts National Carnival. What are you looking forward to the most about this competition? This pageant?
What I heard that it would be having a similar segment. That was one of the reasons I entered the Culture of a Queen pageant, because I was like a person who did not want to be showing up my body, but my brother was like, even if you capture this crown, you know you'll be going into St. Kitts for that similar segment. And I was like, really? Is it too late for me to drop out? So me coming down to the St. Kitts National Carnival, I'll be looking out for that similar segment. That's one of what I'll be looking out for.
And no nerves at all. I hear confidence in your voice. Straight confidence, isn't it? Are you confident, Jalissa? Very confident?
Coming down, yes, I'm very confident.
Okay, so that's one to look forward to. You know what? Hey, we are nearing that, so the competition is going to be fierce. I'm looking out for you. I will definitely do that at this competition. So we want to thank you for joining us this morning. Again, sending congratulatory remarks to you. Great performance. Of course, you have to give shout-outs to your brother.
Yes, please do.
For preparing you the way that he did, and also the rest of your team. Jalissa, it's been our pleasure indeed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and congrats again, and see you in December.
Thank you, and you're welcome. I would just like to shout out my brother, which was my main chaperone, Kejel Smithen, and also Tariq Joe, who came over from St. Kitts to help with my modeling. He perfected my modeling. I would like to say thank you for that. And I'd also like to say thank you to Devon and Zen over in St. Kitts as well for coming over to help me with everything for the pageant and helping me train this crown. And hopefully, hoping they'll help me capture the St. Kitts National Carnival one as well.
I love it. I love it.
There's a challenge. Indeed. Thank you so much. All right. Best of luck to you. We'll be back in a moment.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
I'm here St. Kitts, Nevis, with a name for us I represent for the Ministry of Health. Yeah, 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 yeah. Respect the COVID protocols. In a time like this, all for one, one for all. St. Kitts Nevis. Don't forget your mask. Wear it everywhere you go. Sanitize before and after everything you do. Cause you never know what's on the surface or the places you go. Maintain a safe social distance between me and you. Keep calm and stay focused. Don't be a fool, seek the facts first. And boost your immune system up. Don't wanna lose no more of us. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Observe the protocols all about. Be wise. Mask up, furlough, sanitize. Me family fitting boat. Blessed love and greetings. This is Infamous, and I am here to encourage every Kittitian and Nivision to remember that we have our part to play in the fight against COVID-19. So sanitize, wear your face mask, practice social distancing, and go and get vaccinated. For me no know about you, but me love think it's bad. Easy no man.
And we're back in Good Morning SKN. It's time for another installment of Black Legend Wednesdays. Today's legend is one of our nation's beloved pioneers, none other than Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw. Let's find out more about his life and involvement in nation building. Ooh, I like the mustache. He resembles somebody that I know. Oh, look at this. Bradshaw was born in the St. Paul's Capistier village in St. Kitts to Mary Jane Francis, a domestic servant, and William Bradshaw, a blacksmith. He was raised by his grandmother after his father moved to the U.S. when Bradshaw was 9 months old. Bradshaw died on the 23rd May 1978 of prostate cancer at his home in Basse-Terre. He is buried in Springfield Cemetery in Basse-Terre.
That's a lot of information indeed. I didn't realize that that's what he died from.
Wow.
Prostate cancer, but I do know about his legendary life. And he was, in fact, one of those political icons that a lot of people still look towards today. They were naming of the airport, for instance. When we did that, went from Golden Rock International Airport to the RLB International Airport as well. So.
Fitting to honor a legend such as him. But when was he was born in St. Paul's, but they didn't let me know. I would like to know what month, what date, what year.
Oh, well, you can research it.
There's
that option.
See, I was hoping to get the easy way out.
Oh, the easy way out.
The easy way out, yes.
Yeah, the easy way out, indeed. Well, let's talk about his education. So he attended the St. Paul's Primary School and completed 7th grade, the highest level of primary education available in St. Kitts at the time. At 16, Mr. Bradshaw became a machine apprentice at the St. Kitts Sugar Factory, where he began to take interest in the labor movement.
Pretty young age, huh?
Yes, definitely.
And grade 7, isn't that first one?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
And they said that was the highest level available.
At the time, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. I like the fact he probably looked at the conditions that the workers were working under and thought we can do better, hence starting the labor movement. I hope that's a movement that started.
That we will see. There you go.
Okay, so in 1940, he left the sugar factory following a strike for higher wages, so I was correct somewhat, and joined the St. Kitts and Nevis Trades and Labor Union as a clerk. Bradshaw succeeded Joseph Matthew Sebastian as president of the union in 1944. Bradshaw supported the cause of the sugar workers and was one of the political stalwarts of the country. So yeah, he did fight for better. Probably saw, no, this is too little. Come on, we can do better. Give us some more.
I love the way that you're just imposing yourself onto these periods. Yeah, great.
Okay,
great,
I'm not going to impose myself.
No, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. I'm just saying I love the way that you were doing it as if you were there. I love it. You know, it's like
maybe I was. How about that?
Give us some more. I don't know.
I'm back.
You never mind. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
All right, so we're continuing our study of Mr. Bradshaw concerning politics. In 1945, he became president of the recently created St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla Labour Party. He entered politics in 1946 and won a seat in the Legislative Council in the elections that year, later becoming a member of the Executive Council. In 1956, he was Minister of Trade and Production for St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla. During the short-lived West Indies Federation from 1951, there's an error there, but anyway, he became president of the recently created St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla Labour Party. So we'll verify that period, but the information is factual otherwise.
So was he the creator of the St. Kitts Nevis Labour Party? Would you say that?
I was not there. I love the way that you...
For those of you listening or viewing, I am trying to find... The guy is trying to ask a petition to see if he has the knowledge.
The petition... this is a test. Okay, thank you. This is a test that I didn't sign up for. Great. Awesome. Black legend. I'm learning just like you.
I'm trying here. So he entered politics in 1946, and he won a seat in the Legislative Council in the elections that year. I think we just read that. Yeah. Or is this something else? Yeah, we just read that.
There's additional information there.
Okay, so during the short-lived West Indies Federation from 1958 to 1962, Bradshaw was elected to the Federal House of Representatives and held the post of Minister of Finance for the West Indies Federation. I never knew of the West Indies Federation, to be honest, and I wonder why was it short-lived? The infighting amongst ourselves?
You hit the nail on the head. And not necessarily for power, but in terms of the support for it. Larger countries, smaller countries, contribution to the resources, those sorts of things. And it was very short-lived. It was really very short-lived.
Well, Mr. Bradshaw did his best whilst he was there.
And here we go again. It's more politics. Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw was born on the 16th of September 1916, and he died on the 23rd of May 1978. He was the first premier of St. Kitts and Nevis and previously served as chief minister, legislator, and labor activist. After his death, he was succeeded by his deputy premier, Paul Southwell.
Now I know the significance of National Heroes Day. Look at that. I learned that today. I hope someone else learned it too. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet, his birthday. Thank you for that info. So now I'm informed. 16th of September 1916.
Indeed.
It's like Hortensia, you're too much. So in 1963, he married Mildred C. Haley, a Kittitian Lebanese. They had one daughter, Isis Carla Bradshaw, together. He had a daughter before that from an earlier relationship. Aww. Look at the long-time folks, a married lady in her hat. Imagine if married women had to dress like that today.
I love how you're imposing yourself. Just keep imposing. I love it.
No, I'm saying if we. I don't think we would. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know better than to comment on anything, married woman or otherwise. Yeah, great. Whatever you say.
I mean, that's not how it's supposed to be. It's conversation.
It's very safe here, or it's not the hot seat. Very safe. Very safe. It's a safe space.
Oh.
Yeah, Black Legends. All right, the legacy. In 1996, Mr. Bradshaw was posthumously awarded the title of First National Hero by the National Assembly of St. Kitts and Nevis and is honored annually on National Heroes Day, which is observed on his birthday. On National Heroes Day in 1998, the Golden Rock Airport in St. Kitts was renamed the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw International Airport in his honor.
as you said earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I still can't believe I found out why it's called National Heroes Day, because it is his birthday. It makes me excited to teach some little kid that.
All right, here you go.
So his legacy: in 2007, the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw Memorial Park was dedicated at his birthplace in St. Paul's. On the 17th September 2010, the Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw building was dedicated on the Windsor University School of Medicine campus in Keon. Oh, that's nice. I didn't know that. So I learned that today.
Yeah.
There's a building in his honor.
And the park in St. Paul's, which I forgot about because I knew about it. Well, I know about the park. My church was actually a few meters away from the park, so I pretty much parked outside of his park before it became a park.
Oh.
So when the statue was erected, etc., it was a really nice thing to see. I even forgot how long ago it was. That was about 15 years ago.
Oh, nice. Yes, with his golden statue.
Yeah.
The hand extending. Is he in the National Heroes Park right here? Is that the correct name?
Apparently he is, yes.
Okay,
apparently he is.
okay.
And you're right, it's right here because it's literally across the road from us.
Yeah, right. Where was I
Should
pointing?
I call it the highway? Is it a highway? It's a low way. It's whatever way you call it.
I'm
But he's
just
literally
across
across
the
the way
kids'
from us. That's
college
probably better.
highway.
Yeah, that's no offense, Kim Collins. Kim Collins is cool.
Very cool. Ooh, Sir, what is his name? Southwell? What's his first name? I'm not getting the first name.
We normally
the other
say
national
C.A.
hero.
Paul Southwell.
Okay. Okay, so
Caleb
Azariah
Azariah.
Paul. Caleb Azariah Paul
Hence
Southwell.
the C.A. Yeah.
And yes, Mr. France. I'm trying to remember the hospital
Joseph
name. Look at
Nathaniel
me.
France.
Janet.
And we've got
Who
a living
else?
one, don't we? We've
Kennedy.
got a living one.
Is that Dr.
Yes.
Kennedy Simmons? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Great stuff. Great stuff.
The
great
only
stuff.
living national hero.
More to come.
And Samin Daniel as well.
Well, that's the Nivision part of our federation. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. So I learned a lot. I must say I learned a lot from that discussion.
All right.
So I'm
good
a
to
proud
know.
Bradshaw-naire.
Are you? Okay. I'm going to ask Etsu about that one, but anyway, all right. Keep going.
Well, I think there you have it for our Robert Llewellyn Bradshaw discussion for today. We have so much more. We do recommend that you stay tuned and see you on the other side of this break.
Fight against COVID-19 requires the continued practice of public health measures across all sectors and in every community. Frequent and proper hand washing, wearing face masks, and physical distancing. Do you know who is not physical distancing? The Aedes aegypti mosquito. Let's avoid overloading our healthcare systems. This means simultaneously protecting yourselves and your loved ones from all disease, including mosquito-borne illness like dengue fever, Zika, and chikungunya viruses. Did you know that dengue is the most common mosquito-borne viral disease in the world? So let's get to work. Use window and door screens to keep mosquitoes out. Change the water in vases and scrub inside surfaces to remove mosquito eggs. Avoid using saucers with potted plants to prevent collection of water. Securely cover water barrels and drums with mosquito netting and properly fitted covers. Scrub the inside walls of water barrels and drums with detergent 1 to 2 times per week. Walk around the outside of your home and remove or overturn containers that can collect water and become breeding sites. Mosquitoes only need a small amount of water to lay their eggs. Remove unwanted cans, bottles, buckets, or used tires. Other items still in use must be properly stored in covered areas to avoid water settling in them. Clean roof gutters and air conditioner trays. Debushing and removing tall grass from around your home or establishment is also key to reducing mosquito populations. To decrease your risk of being bitten by infected mosquitoes, use proven personal protective methods too. Apply an effective mosquito repellent to exposed areas of skin according to manufacturer's instructions. Wear light-colored long pants and shirts while outdoors in the early morning and late afternoons. Further, protect vulnerable family members like pregnant women, children, the elderly, and persons who are unwell by using mosquito nets to sleep or rest, even during the day. Fight the bite and protect yourself and your family too from mosquito-borne diseases. This message is brought to you by the Pan American Health Organization, Office for Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean countries.
Good morning, SKN. This is Lyrical. I just want to say blessings to you. There are a happy place in the life if you live in there. A happy place in the life if you live in there. Cause them at a happy place in the life. And they can't change. And they just come out here to do right. So whether day or night, they will never ever change. Blessings, blessings, and blessings.
I wear a mask because I want to protect my child, but also I want to protect his classmates and his teachers.
I wear a mask because I care about the frontline workers who will have to work even harder if those around me get sick.
I wear a mask to protect my family. I wear a mask to protect you. I wear a mask because it is the right thing to do.
I wear a mask because I don't want to put any vulnerable individuals at risk, like my elderly loved ones.
I wear a mask because
we are all in this together.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah. Representing for Good Morning SKN. We say good vibes, good energy, blessings and love. Voice rated.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time for us to loosen up. And as we do, we will be playing a game of Unscramble. There will be 4 categories of words appearing on screen: animals, planets, food, and flowers. So the first person to guess the word correctly should hit the buzzer and say their guess. And if we don't guess correctly, then, the other person gets a chance to guess. So it's a guessing game with buzzers. Yeah, the buzzers are here even though you can't see them. All right, yeah. Let's begin. You can definitely hear them. Can't mistake that.
Oh my gosh. A camel, I thank you.
I really thought that C was an E. I'm being honest with you. That font played with me.
That's his excuse. You see that?
I thought there were 2 E's. I really did.
Really?
Yeah.
No, the E is more pronounced than the C.
Yeah, you'd have to pay attention for that.
Come on.
All righty.
Did you see my Queen Show move? Camel, I thank you.
No, I didn't see your Queen Show move at all. Did not see it at all. All right, so her name's, well, I should have guessed that. It's Jamie. That's the first one. So, because I saw it, we needed to unscramble in the first place.
One? Why am I seeing a 0?
Are we tied now?
I thank you again for my 1.
Do you realize what was happening? Our names were being typed as we were speaking, so I should get a point as well because I guessed my name. Does that work?
It doesn't work that way.
Fair?
It does not work that way. You have to work hard.
I tried.
Yes.
I tried.
I see my millionaire status is working out for me. I'm already rich. 1 point.
1 point makes you rich, okay?
Yes. That answer would be buffalo.
It is a buffalo.
Ooh, got great eyes. Let me remain humble so I can win it all.
We're unscrambling the animals here, okay?
I would like to say that word would be a walrus.
Is it though? Because there was a capital L there, and now I see a common L. So I don't know. Was it a L? I don't know. Doesn't that work? Am I more accurate?
Oh my gosh. One of Jamie's cheerleaders trying here, but they don't know Cortensia has the good eye.
Oh, you've got the good eye. Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. What is this one now?
Saturn.
Oh, planet. I'm still thinking animal. Okay.
So much for the good eye.
Mode. Because I'm looking.
Said it. So
listen,
much for the good eye.
I did not read, and this is the problem. When you don't read, you don't get things correct. I didn't see planets. Had I seen planets? Because I'm still looking for animals.
Yeah, like I said, so much for the good eye.
You go along with your bad self. She's
Neptune.
But I buzzed first.
Yeah, but you didn't give the answer. That happened to me before, by the way, so I learned. Like by about a second. Earth.
You just, Jamie. No, we can't have this. We can't have this. No. Food.
Hot dog.
Shucks. Okay, he's got the good eye now. I'm coming for you. Oh. Sandwich. Big word.
I maintain that C still looks like an E. But anyway.
You are so wrong. Salad.
Was that a salad or a salad? I don't know. What did you say? Guys, can we get a playback? I'm pretty sure I heard salad.
What is what?
I'm being technical, that's all.
You're just trying it, ain't you?
Some people have won on technicalities. You know.
Not today.
Rose. I love your hesitation, by the way. Thank you very
because
much.
I'm trying to read. I didn't read prior to coming into this segment. Okay, so now I know.
You didn't what? Oh, you mean flowers?
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Tulip. You're going down.
Really? Did anybody else pick up on that aggression? Did anybody else? Do you see that aggression?
Oh man.
Now I know.
Man. Oh my gosh, I know this. Oh my gosh. I know this. I know this, but I don't know this. Gardener. What about you? I would have thought the gardener would have beat me by now. I don't know.
I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I'm going to give up.
I did say that the C looked like an E, did I not?
Oh my God.
It did.
Yeah, it was convincing me E just now. Oh man, because I said I know it, but I don't know it. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Okay, here you go. So that's it. Hortensia. So you won.
Like I knew I would. Thank you.
Wow. Does anybody else experience the level of humility with which Hortensia plays these games? Do you get it? Does it?
I thank Jamie for congratulating me on a win that was expected.
Indeed. I don't know any of these flowers, because it's not like I went out in the garden and was like, okay, here's my.
But you know the rose.
Flower. Yeah, I guess.
And you know the orchid.
Not sure I know an orchid.
I don't know what's the obsession with the orchid though, because that's a lot of work. Although it looks like it grows in the wild, to me, it's easily killed.
You flower. All right. Hortensia.
Yeah, it's very, very delicate. You hold that and the petal falls off and that's
I
it.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, so no more he loves me not type of thing.
No, you play that with the yellow rose that has the poisonous milk. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know.
Or the hibiscus?
I don't know.
She loves me. She loves me not. How many she loves me you got? All of them?
The things that you learn on television that you bring to real life, and then when you get the love me not, you just pick up another flower and do it again.
And you start off hoping
it is what it is.
Eventually you're gonna get loves me.
Yeah.
That's nice. But what other games did you play as a kid though?
Marbles.
Marbles.
Not flowers. Marbles. Not flowers.
Hopscotch.
No. Hopscotch. What did you play?
I played Mississippi. I played hopscotch. Yeah, name animal place thing, but that was more high school game. Even in high school, we played that and connect the dots. Remember connect the dots where we had to put the first initial of our names?
Okay, I don't remember that.
You remember X and O too?
Name, animal, place, and thing. Everybody remembers X and O because that was easy enough.
Yeah, but name, animal, place thing, that was a high school game for us. That wasn't a primary school game.
That's what you did when you had a free session when the teacher didn't come. Yay!
And you played dots too. Dots were cool.
Dots.
And what else did we play?
I don't know.
Even in fifth form, we were playing the little birdies. I mean, come on.
Little birdies? What's that?
You remember you put the birdies in your hand and then you change your finger, hoping the person would recognize that you change your finger?
No, sorry. Never
You
did.
don't remember?
No. Nah.
I
don't remember
And then we
that.
did this, change your finger, and then eventually we pretended like we brought back the birdie. Because we stuck the paper on our fingers with saliva.
On your fingers, so not
you
on
remember
your
that,
palm
right?
when you were...
No.
No, I don't remember that.
What?
No.
I can't remember the actual wording of the game, but that was it. And what else I played? Skipping rope, jump rope, race up and down green lands.
Dominoes. Everybody played dominoes at some point.
I still don't know how to play dominoes. I don't even know how to play Go Fish because I'm not really good at cards.
Yeah, everybody played dominoes. Well, almost everybody played dominoes. Anyway, yeah, we played it. So, yeah, that was us for loosening up. I think that we've loosened up quite a bit. Yeah, and on that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Great news, everyone! SKN Moves is turning 3. And this year, we are going to celebrate bigly by bringing back the 7-week challenge. For week 1, we will focus on the importance of breastfeeding. In week 2, we will participate in the SKN Move Anniversary Walk. Week 3, let's watch the In Your Kitchen I Rep My Community competition finals. Week 4, a healthy drinking water challenge. During week 5, it's all about mindfulness and our mental health. And no, that's not all. In week 6, we will learn about self-care and management. The celebrations end in week 7 with the Caribbean Wellness Week activities, National Fruit Day and National Sneaker Day. Come participate, celebrate and enjoy. Join SKN Moves and let us move toward a healthier St. Kitts and Nevis.
I going out tonight. I got a hot date. He older than me, but I don't care. I like what he telling me. He say I look sweet and ting. What? You want me go home with him? Nice. Boy, I wonder if I'm ready for this. I notice he ain't got a condom, but I gonna go ahead, see? He might think me ain't like him or trust him. Plus, this my first time. Nothing gonna happen to me. Lord, how could I let this happen? I ain't ready for no child. Who gonna support me and my child? My man go in jail and mommy and daddy said they ain't gonna help. I all on my own. How could I be so careless? I wish I could go back to that now. But my education on hold. How could I let this happen? Don't let this happen to you. Contact the Department of Gender Affairs to find out about confidential offices and personnel available to answer questions about your sexuality or pre- or postnatal concerns.
This message was brought to you by Project Viola through the Department of Gender Affairs with support from the Basic Needs Trust Fund and the Caribbean Development Bank.
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be safe. One kind, yeah. One people. We are roll up to roll up. Yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right. Alright. Cause I love you. Brother, my sister. And we're in this together. My sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
I'm Steve.
So, In Your Kitchen is hosting yet another competition. The winners of the last 4 competitions will now be going up against each other in their final contest. Today we have Jeanette Warner here with us, winner of the Nevis In Your Kitchen competition. Good morning, Jeanette. Welcome to Good Morning SKN. It's indeed our pleasure having you here this morning. So what was your winning dish for the last competition?
Well, my winning dish was I made a cassava waffle and a cassava drink dubbed the Java.
Ooh, the Java. Okay, let's talk about that. The name, the Java. Why the name, the Java?
Because my name is Jeanette and I was working with cassava, so I just said, let me name it.
Oh, man.
Okay, you know my follow-up question to you is going to be, what's the name? Well, can you tell us? Do you even want to tell us if you've thought of the name for the next dish that you're going to prepare for the upcoming competition?
No, I haven't thought of a name yet, but what I do know is, I don't know. I'm just going to try my best to bring my A game.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
I haven't thought of the name yet. I'm currently working with a few dishes.
Okay.
And I'll decide which one I'm going to do for the competition.
Well, I'm with you on the branding of Jay, okay? Just so you know. I feel you on that.
Oh, because he's Jamie. So how was your experience at the last competition and what do you intend to do differently for this one?
Well, my experience, it was a good one. I I enjoyed working with all the talented local chefs. And what I would do different? Well, what I would do different, I would try to be a little bit more calm. I was a bit fidgety, and it was my first time ever doing a competition. So I hope I'm a bit more not nervous and much more calmer.
Okay, lovely, lovely.
Nerves can be a good thing, so don't knock it out. But what I want to know specifically is, you engaged with different chefs. Did you pick up any tips from them that you can take into this competition, this leg of it?
Well, what I picked up from Kenessa is, she worked really fast. She did quite a few dishes, and I was surprised that she got all four dishes done in that time. So what I picked up is maybe I need to work with a little bit more speed. Seeing that this one, it's the same 2 dish that you have to do in the competition, but yeah.
So is there any preparation needed before the big day?
Yes, like I say, you have to prepare. You have to make sure you have your recipe ahead of time, typed up, sent to in your kitchen staff so they can, got it typed up for the judges. It's basically all the preparation, that you need to do.
All right, so Jeanette, what is it like to be a taste tester around your house? Because I'm pretty sure that there are people who wouldn't mind tasting all the things that you might eventually discard. So let's talk about that. Are there vacancies for taste testers? Because I'll be right there applying.
Well, when I was coming up with the recipe for the cassava waffle, man, I made waffles, I made pancakes. Well, at first, I didn't have the waffle machine with me, so I was doing it in the form of pancakes. Man, my son, he got tired of eating pancakes because I was doing it night after night, to perfect the recipe. It was between my son, myself, and my boyfriend.
Oh my gosh! So
pancakes.
So is your boyfriend on a pancake break too?
Excuse me?
Is your boyfriend on a pancake break as well? Because I have a pancake break.
Yes.
I wouldn't even ask you what. Sorry, go ahead.
I ate so much cassava. I don't think I want cassava. And I actually made another drink for Mango Fest with cassava. Cassava really inspired me. I didn't know it was so versatile, and it doesn't have much taste, so it goes well with basically anything you put it with.
So what was the name of that drink?
I called it. No.
Okay.
I called that one mango lassi.
Okay, nice.
Mango lassi because it had a mango, cassava, ginger, a bit of ginger, coconut milk, nutmeg.
Ooh, that sounds like it just needs a little bit of zzz, and it's good to go.
Oh boy.
I did offer it with a zing and without.
She got me. She got me.
Okay, yeah.
So it was banana, mango, banana, coconut milk, cassava, nutmeg, and ginger.
Look at that.
Yeah, Cortensia, by the laughter you can guess that she's loving the zing, right? She's just anticipating it.
It was really good. I got a lot of positive feedbacks, a lot of good feedbacks, Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
So, Gina, I want to know which drink sold faster, the one with the zing or the one without?
It had the one with the zing sold faster, but the one without the zing sold as well because they had a lot of family.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Zing is the thing.
It's family approved. That is the show, by the way, so that's great. But that you're representing. All right, so let's talk about any other competition that you might be looking forward to. Obviously, you made this drink for Mango Fest. You're out there.
Yeah,
What other
because
competitions? Sorry, yes,
it
go ahead,
was
please.
because of that in your kitchen that the Mango Fest committee contacted me and asked if I would like to be a local chef there, and I was very grateful for the opportunity to, explore my talent. Yeah.
And it came into fruition and it was a bang.
To be a little bit, it helped me a lot with my confidence. I always had a passion for cooking, but I don't think that my confidence level was that high, especially when it comes around working for working in front of a crowd. I'm not good at that. I'm not good at crowds and all of that.
Just give him a zing, it'll work out.
Yes, I was very, very nervous. And then, later on in the competition, I started to get a little bit more relaxed and, everything just went smooth after that. But the first 15 minutes was a nervous wreck.
But you got through it. Well, Jeanette.
When I first started the interview, was a little nervous and I'm, a bit more.
Yes,
into
it.
Yes.
Well, Jeanette, we have to take a break. We'll be right back after this. For those of you watching, stay tuned.
When growing your savings, where you save matters more than you think. Dare to compare and see for yourself why you should start saving and investing at First Federal Credit Union. You don't have to settle for cents. Let your money make sense. Reap a higher return by stashing your cash in a high-yield savings account or term deposit and earn up to 4% interest on your money. At First Federal, we say yes.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup. We are Salt Smart.
Dreamy Decor specializes in flowers for all events, from birthdays to weddings and any other special occasion. What's a better way to express to the people you love than by providing the finest selection of beautiful flowers and gifts? So when you think of flowers, think of us, Dreamy Decor.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. We are continuing our conversation with Jeanette Warner. Jeanette, I was thinking during the break, and even watching you from the previous segment, that it's interesting that we're talking about in your kitchen, but we're in your living room right now. Very interesting indeed. I'm not going to ask you to take us to your kitchen. We're just going to ask you what it's like to prepare for this competition in terms of the ingredient that you might have to use. What is the ingredient that we're working with this time around?
Well, the ingredient that they chose for us to work with is beets. I think beets is a little bit more challenging because of the earthy flavor that it has, it's very earthy. Tastes like dirt.
Yes, exactly. You hit the nail on the head.
Good dirt though, because it enhances the blood and many other things.
Good dirt. Okay,
Good
here we
dirt.
go. We're not planting, we're cooking.
I love the vibrant color, man. I love the color.
Yeah, indeed.
Nice.
It's vibrant indeed. So, Gina, any competitor in particular are you looking out for in this competition?
No. I'm just, I'm just grateful.
All right, she might have frozen. Jeanette, let's see if we can still hear her. Let's see if we have the audio still. Jeanette, can you hear us? Okay, so Jeanette's frozen for a little bit, but it's interesting because when we were talking before Crescencio, we knew for a fact that she said the theme is going to be sweet and savory for those of you who are looking forward to this In Your Kitchen competition.
Yes.
And while we wait for Jeanette to come back from that, what do you call it? Moment in time when she's frozen. This entire thing is really good because I love the fact that she got publicity for it.
Yes.
That she was able to compete in the Mango Fest. And
exactly.
Right. But you're not looking to talk, to see us talk. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to hope to get Jeanette back. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned, everyone.
Yoshini Boy say representing for Good Morning SKN. We say good vibes, good energy, blessings and love. Voice rated.
Bless up, Dejo here, and I'm doing my part in the fight against COVID-19 by following all safety protocols and most importantly, rolling up my sleeve for the vaccine. So I'm encouraging you to do the same because that's our best shot of protecting ourselves, our family, and our friends. So don't wait, vaccinate. Let's roll up to roll out.
Yeah. I know we can make it. It's only just a phase. Once we're vaccinated, and everybody gonna be safe. Everybody gonna be one safe. One people. We are roll up to roll out. Yeah. Cause no man's alone. Do what's right. Alright. Cause I love you. Brother, my sister. And we're in this together. My sister, my brother. I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much. I think it's better for us, yeah. It's better for us. Hey, I don't wanna lose you. I love you too much, yeah. It's better for us. Tell your mommy to roll up to roll out.
Welcome back to GMSKN. We are happy to have Jeanette Warner back. We apologize for that break in transmission. Of course, I'm going to say it's Jeanette's fault. Jeanette, it's all your fault. It's not my fault. Can I blame you for that? Is that possible? Can I do that?
We can blame the beats.
Is that okay? We don't know whose fault it is. We're just glad that we're back, all right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about the theme for the competition. What did you tell us? What can you tell us about that?
The team?
Yes.
Oh, the team, it's sweet and savory. And we are working with beets.
Sweet and savory beets. Wow, that's a challenge, isn't it? Do you think? When you heard that first, what was your reaction to it?
I think it's quite a challenge.
Wow.
Because like I said, beets is not so easy to work with because of the earthy flavor. You have to get stuff to bring, to pair with it. So kind of like calm the earthy flavor down. Yeah. So you have to.
Go ahead.
You have to find, stuff that pairs very well with beets.
I have a nice recipe for you.
It's like working with poultry or meat and it's gamey. You have to find something to contrast that.
Uh-huh. I can see that definitely. Wow, you're making my mouth water, and I
Yes.
never thought it would water for beets, but just the way that you're thinking about pairing it, the way that you're talking about it, this is going to be a fierce competition.
It is
I'm eager
indeed.
to see what you produce. You haven't named it as yet. You
No.
haven't even decided what it is as yet.
No, like I said, I'm working with about 2 dishes right now, and then I'm going to decide which one I'm going to use because I want it to be original. I don't want to just go on the internet and pick something.
Yeah.
And if I do, I have to go to the drawing board and recreate it, not even like substitute. I like to recreate my recipes and do it way different. Everything have to be done differently. Yeah.
So Jeanette, how did you get into cooking?
Well, growing up, my mom used to cook. I had a lot of cooks around me. My aunt I used to go by my aunt every Sunday, and I absolutely loved her food. And, seeing all this cooking around me, I just got a passion for it, and I like to eat. So I have to stay in the gym.
I'm with you. I'm with you there. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Maybe 1 out of 3 is terrible, but I'm with you there. I'm not gonna let you know which one. Anyway. All right. So let's talk about this in particular. So one of the main goals of In Your Kitchen, of course, is to promote healthy eating. So the ingredient beet, has that affected not just beet, but in terms of your participating in the competition, has your cooking taken on that slant to be geared towards producing more healthy meals since you participated in the competition?
Yes, it has. I mean, it shows that healthy eating does not have to be tasteless food. You can still cook healthy, delicious tasting food,
Nice, indeed, we sure can.
Like, when you make a nice beet drink, it's really delicious, refreshing. When you add a little ginger, it's so
She's speaking my language.
And, I like the combination beet, apple, and mint. That used to be one of my favorite drinks to make at the Four Seasons Resort. When I was on the juice station, they had this fresh fruit, this fresh juice station that I used to work on. That's actually where I started when I started working on the juice station. And I mean, the guests used to wow me for my drinks. I just love making drinks. Well, I love cooking, but whenever I cook, I always put my heart. I cook with my heart. I cook with lots of love, lots of passion. Yeah.
We have a few moments left. I'm going to be nosy for a second because we're in your house, we're in your living room, we're not in your kitchen, but I want to know what's on your menu for today. What can you tell us?
Well, what's on my menu for today? I have some beets that I cooked last night. I'm going to peel them, and I'm going to work on my recipe. That is what I'm going to do today. When I'm done here, that's what I'm going to do. I finished kind of late last night. Beets take a long time to cook,
I can sense the frustration. You know what we're going to do? We're going to let you get to it. You're going to figure that out.
I think we need time. I mean, they say we have to arrive a bit early to prep. But the first thing I'm going to do is, if I'm going to cook my beets, I'm going to cook that beets as soon as I get into that studio because beets take hours to cook.
That's
we all learned that.
Talking. That's experience talking. We want to thank you, Jeanette, for taking some time out of your busy beat-like schedule to meet with us. And thank you so much for inviting us into your home. And again, best of luck in the competition. It's coming very soon. So best of luck to you and congratulations for making it this far.
Thank you. Can I say thank you to anyone?
Yes, you can. Please do.
Okay, well, I want to say thank you to my boyfriend, James Eaton, for believing in me and pushing me. My daughter, Onisia Challenger, Swearing Jen, she lives in the US. She really, really, really motivates me She helps me with all my decision making. And I want to big up my little business that I have going that I was too nervous to mention at the In Your Kitchen competition. So my business, the name of it, it's Gigi's Sweet Delicacy, where I specialize in pastries, cinnamon roll, mostly. Name the flavor, I can make it in a cinnamon roll for you. The flavors that I have right now, I have Bailey's, cookies and cream, red velvet, and original. I also do donuts, chocolate chip banana bread, mouth-watering chocolate chip banana bread, pepperoni pizza roll. Well, I have a menu that I send out whenever I'm doing it. I do it mostly on a Friday. So I post the menu like on Sunday, and people order. They can either pick up or I deliver. Delivery is
very quickly.
and everything is priced on the menu. And my number is 665-8884. So if you want to contact Gigi Sweet Delicacy, you can do so for all your little catering pastries, you know, any occasion or anything like that. You can contact me. I'll be
Definitely, you're going to get some calls after this, Jeanette. Yeah, we apologize, but we do have. You're making me hungry. I'm going to let you go because I don't like you anymore. You're making me too hungry after listing all those things. So I want to thank you again and best of luck in your kitchen competition.
Doing Friday, so you can order some and actually taste for yourself.
Okay, we'll do that.
Thank you, Jeanette. Our pleasure. All right. Do have a good day.
Do have a good one.
All right, we'll be back in a moment.
Thank you.
Bye.
So, nurse, what now?
Let me explain. I'm going to put your feet in these 2 meter stands called stirrups. Your legs will be open, then I will insert my fingers into your vagina and make a check. After that, I'll insert this. When that is inside of you and open up, I can see your cervix better. Then I will use these other devices to help me remove the cells from your cervix and check for the cancer and the HPV. Just relax. It will be over very soon.
Nurse, that wasn't so bad. I thought it would have been very painful.
I am glad your first experience was a good one.
So, when will I get the results?
The results usually return in 3 weeks. You have to come back here to the health center and I will explain. If there's anything abnormal, I will make a referral to your gynecologist.
Okay. Can I get the HPV vaccine my daughter got?
No, I'm sorry, you cannot. The World Health Organization and Pan American Health Organization did a lot of research and found out after persons are sexually active, the vaccine does not work as well.
So what's the best way to prevent me from dying from this HPV?
Just what you did this morning. Early and yearly screening for the HPV virus and checking for changes in the cervix with the Pap test.
How do they know they're not sick?
I know, it's really sad. In 2014, 1 in 4 women in St. Kitts and Nevis were tested positive for one high-risk type of HPV. And in the last 10 years, the number of women with cervical cancer has increased.
See what I mean? But it's good that you could get the Pap test, the HPV vaccine, and the breast checks all at the same time.
Yes, share what you've learned with your family and friends. We in the Ministry of Health are encouraging women to come and have these tests done every year because cervical cancer can be effectively treated if detected and diagnosed early. So let's both do our part. It's time to end cervical cancer.
Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
All right, it is Hump Day, otherwise known as Whiskas Wednesday here on GMSKN. And today we will be playing a fun game of Great Minds Think Alike. And I already said, this is the disclaimer, I'm sorry, there ain't no great mind here. So you have been warned. The question is, do we think alike?
On certain things, I think we oftentimes do.
Yeah, not on this. This is how the game goes. This is how it goes, okay? A category will appear on screen, and we each will write down the first 3 things that come to mind. After that is done, we have to check to see if we wrote any words alike. And if we do, then we get a point for each one.
So here you go, fair game.
We'll see. Let's play.
So what if we don't have, oh man, so it's dependent. So make sure your mind think well, okay?
Yeah, no pressure. It's like, it is what it is.
Zero pressure.
I think like myself, so here we go. It is what it is. I already put the disclaimer out.
Telepathy on. Alien mode activated. Let's do this. Oh my gosh.
And there is a hush in the studio as everyone waits with bated breath to see if we think alike. Here's my response.
Why?
Oh, so we've got to say it, Hortensia. Say your...
I have St. Kitts, Guyana, and Antigua.
I have Finland, Denmark, and America.
Jamie's just rough.
Can I do this? There we go. All right.
Jamie's just rough. He just maintained I'm not going to get a point because I beat him earlier. Okay.
I said I was thinking like myself. Wow.
I would have never thought of those big countries. I'm keeping it in the Caribbean. You going international. Things with 4 legs. Oh my gosh. Can we have 1 point?
All right.
So go ahead. Gentlemen first. Let's go.
All right. I've got dogs, cats, tables.
I have dogs, cats, cows. I kept it animal.
All right.
So we each got a point.
So we got 2 because we've got them alike.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not thinking alike with this. I'm just making a mess today. There we go. Somebody will pick them up later.
Amy himself.
I said it's going to be me. I got fingers pointing back at me. It's going to be you. All right, here we go. Next category. I see you still writing.
Can we put an and or?
But I will keep talking.
Okay, so I have tomatoes, lettuce, cucumbers, and with tomatoes, because I know it's interchangeable at times to be a fruit, I have carrots.
Oh, I see. Okay. Can you add a 0 to your paper because we have nothing alike? All right, I've got beet, potato, and broccoli.
Oh man.
Alrighty.
Why do you have to be that rough? Oh man.
Who does that?
You're just being rough.
Just gonna go down with it. It's like just toss it. Alrighty. Sports.
Jamie, stay Caribbean, please.
That's not fair. That's not thinking alike. That's thinking like you.
And that's what we're trying to establish here. Doesn't want to give me any points.
All right. So
what do you have?
I've got basketball, football, and cricket.
I have football, cricket, tennis. I have a little bouge. So 2 again. Sheesh.
Okay.
Throw. Just enjoy your throwing. Enjoy
it is
your
what it
throwing.
is. It's like a deck of cards.
Enjoy your throwing, Jamie.
All right.
Instruments. Oh. I'm sure Jamie's not going to have any of these.
Alrighty, I'm done.
Okay, I have a flute, I have a saxophone, I have a piano.
All right, I've got a piano, flute, and harmonica.
Oh, we thought alike. Look at that. Why you gotta go with something that nobody would think about?
I think about it. Did you just call me a nobody on live television? Guys, all right. You know how to handle that, right? All right.
Meet me outside. Man.
Wow, really? Really? This is what we have? This is what? Chocolate bar? Wow.
See, chocolate bars, not chocolate candy. So don't come here with no
it's
M&Ms.
It is what it is, you know.
Don't come here with no M&Ms.
I've already written.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you have? She's got nothing.
No, this is funny, right? Because I put brand names. I have Charles, Cadbury, and Snickers.
That's nice. I've got white, dark, Ferrero Rocher. Here we go.
Ferrero Rocher, not a bar. Do you see what I mean? You just needed to give the brand names of the types of chocolate.
Is what it is.
All right.
Wow, really.
Oh my God.
Numbers, Hortensia.
1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
You have that?
Yeah.
We taught alike. We taught alike.
As did the rest of the world. Anyway, let's go. Did the rest of the world.
I suddenly got a slight itch.
I'm making a mess. Isn't it great to make a mess?
I just wanted to see my numbers different to yours, but this game is just making us get points together.
And I'm just jealous of the confetti that's been dropping out of the ceiling since the 100th episode.
Oh my God.
There we go. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, popular brands. I didn't even see that one. I was busy talking to you. Such a distraction, Cortez.
Me? Okay, maybe I can.
Popular brands. Listen, I'm just making stuff up, okay? And
I'm sure he doesn't have any of these. I'm on my own.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any of yours. All right, what do you have?
Coach, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci.
Nike, Tommy Hilfiger, Liz Claiborne.
I had Nike.
I'm trying not to make a mess. Is that good? Can I not make a mess after I've made a mess? What would be the point of it? All right. Hobbies.
Okay.
Yeah. I am done, and you are busy writing. I love that.
Yes, because my words are long.
What do you got?
Exercising, talking, sleeping.
I hate to break it to you, but I believe that my hobbies trump yours, even though we got none alike. Here we go. Singing, dancing. Oh, and don't forget this one. Lying. Some people make a hobby out of it, trust me. As a matter of fact, they make a whole career out of it.
That's your, but that's your, oh my. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, they grow in it. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh.
Song genres. Okay.
Oh, I'm done writing. You're still writing.
Yeah, okay.
You want to go first? Go ahead.
That's fine. I've got R&B, hip-hop, soca.
Ah, I got R&B, hip-hop, techno.
Yeah, so much for keeping it Caribbean, Cortencia. Yeah, way to follow your own advice,
I gave up because you weren't working with me.
Advice.
You weren't working with me.
Order, chaos. Who cares at this point? Hey, if it was dollars, you know what? We'd be all on the floor right now.
Oh my God.
Can we do that? Can somebody bring some dollar bills in here? No lower than 10.
Listen. Oh my God.
Oh. I'm getting the head shaking at me right now. Like, no dollars here. All right?
None.
All right.
Run, jump, hike.
Do, be, have. What? Do. Are they not verbs? Last I checked. Do, be, and have.
It's an action word, but it doesn't. Do run.
It's an action word, but it doesn't. Let's go
do
again.
Jump,
it's
do
an
hike.
Action word. It is, mind you, be. An action word, but it does not do.
He just does not want us to get the point.
Do, be, and have. That's simple.
No, run, jump, hike. That's simple.
I do. I am.
Action.
I have. And I had until it was on the ground.
Oh.
Insects. This reminds me of that song anyway. You know the song Biting Insects? And by the way, I saw Lala, King Lala on the TV the other day.
Oh my
It's
God.
interesting. Yeah. And I can't even think of another insect after saying that. Anyway. I think I'm stuck on.
glad.
I'm stuck on.
I'm glad.
I am so stuck on this song, right? This is so funny. I really can't think of any. All right, here we go. All right, I'm done. Good behavior only from this point on. All right, here we go. Maybe not.
What do you have?
Depends on whether my hobbies
Oh my
line.
God.
I'll tell you what I have. I've got cockroaches, ants, and centipedes.
I have mosquito, Jamie, ladybug.
I'm an insect. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Huh? I got Jamie or an ant. See? Jamie or an ant.
Oh, so I'm an ant now. I see. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm attracted to sweet things if I'm an ant. I'm even attracted to water because they follow those things too.
Oh my gosh.
All right, TV shows. Okay.
I just don't think we will get this.
I don't think so either, but anyway, it is what it is.
So I have Good Morning SKN, Good Morning America, and Sanford.
Okay, I can understand the first two. Is this a pattern recognition game? Because if it is, Sanford doesn't fit the bill. It's like the.
So you want me to say, what's the next one? What's the one from CBS?
No, I don't want you to say anything. It's just what you did.
No, what's the next one from CBS?
CBS Mornings, but that's not what you said.
No, that's not what it's
And that's not what I said either. So here we go. Price is Right. Whose Line Is It Anyway? And Alan.
I would have never
shows,
thought of that.
right?
Great minds. His mind don't think like my mind.
Yeah.
We're stuck at 11. Things That Fly. Jamie.
Talk about stating the obvious, right? Things that fly.
Clouds Fly. Why can't I?
All right, here we go. What do you have?
I have planes, kites, birds.
All right, I've got planes. I've got flies. And I've got pigs when the fat lady sings.
Listen, in my defense, I deserve those points because Jamie is not working with me.
Listen, it could have been worse. I could have had the fat lady. I gave it to you both ways. That's what it is. Can you imagine that? Anyway.
No.
Opera references. We knew
Kitchen
it.
appliances.
Kitchen appliances. I'm being nice at this point, right? Because I'm running out of paper. So I'm holding them. Imagine. I was supposed to be recycling.
Well,
Anyway,
how come you got more paper
appliances.
than me?
Gee, I don't know. Somebody thought that I needed it. All right.
Okay. Pots, pans, spoons. Oh, you're not done? Don't steal my answer.
Those are appliances?
That's what it says. Oh, my bad. Oh, well.
Okay, fine. So I've got.
Wait.
I've got
I'm thinking,
fridges,
I
I've
see
got
kitchen
ovens,
and I'm just thinking utensils.
I've
Wait.
got fridges, I've got ovens, I've got migrowaves, okay?
Okay, so I just started writing microwave. So microwave, a stove,
Wow.
and a blender.
Cortense, I love your appliances.
Listen,
your appliance
folks,
is going to cost $6,000 for
this is what
for pots, guys.
reading.
Set of pots, $6,000.
I did not read. I just saw kitchen and I think, okay, let me go ahead and write faster than Jamie. And I wrote the utensils instead of the appliances. But I know what they are. See, I have microwave, stove, and blender. I didn't even try to match
Don't
with
worry,
you.
you're gonna have like a big higher purchase bill when it comes to those foods, boy. I tell you, you're gonna be paying them off in 36 months. Installments. Guys, you see the abuse? Here, take the card. We are done with this segment. Thankfully, we know what appliances are versus utensils. Hopefully you do. We'll be back in a moment with more
It's not going to let me live it down. Oh, well.
So next, what now?
Then I will insert my finger.
welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Is that time for us to let you know that not really. It's that time to let you know what is happening. So this is an open call to participate in the workshop. My Jaden Bouquet. Oh, so that's my beautiful bouquet? Is that what it is? This is a creation of, it's Francais. This is the creation of the Alliance Française Garden. So patrons of the workshop will learn how to compose a traditional Caribbean garden and become a Jardin Bouquet ambassador. So that is a Jardin. Oh, Jardin Bouquet ambassador. Ooh, do I sound French? Oui, oui. So during the workshop, there will be a hike into the mountains. Nice. I would love to be on that. To discover local plants. And patrons will also learn how to form a layout plan with selected plants and participate in the creation of the garden. The workshop will be held from the 15th to the 19th of August from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Alliance Française, located at number 1 Orchid Street, Greenlands, Bastille, St. Kitts. Lunch and drinks will be provided with a stipend of 20 EC a day per participant. The workshop is open to persons 10 to 18 years old, but there are only 10 places available, so register now. So for more information, you contact 762-6135 or 667-9019. So it's 762-6135 or 667-9019.
All right, here's what else is up. So last month, from the 18th to the 22nd of July, Treasure Chest hosted an Empower Her workshop. Well, guess what? There will be a part 2 coming up later this month. The sessions will cover topics such as financial literacy, health and hygiene, self-care and self-love, entrepreneurship, coaching, visual arts, and so much more. The camp will be held from the 15th to the 19th of August from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. daily. Lunch, snacks, and transportation will be provided. This time around, Treasure Chest will only be accepting a few girls, so apply now. For registration details or more information, contact 669-2779.
Oh, so look at that. We're at the time where we say goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, like Mickey Mouse. Now it's time to say, not really.
Yeah, we are indeed. So we want to thank you guys for joining us today for another edition of Good Morning SKN. Of course, we're inviting you to follow us on our social media platforms. The handle is very easy. It's Studio327INC. Of course, you can also use the hashtag GMSKN on Facebook, perhaps Instagram as well. So there you go. Like, subscribe, follow, and share. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yep. And leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. So see you tomorrow. That's Thursday morning at 8 a.m. when you will start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great day.